think I'm going to just by staring. Oh,
The things people do for money. He's so excited. Every new image of an anime girl, he's like, oh, f***. Hello, lovely people. My name is Emma. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. To be honest, I play a lot of mobile games. I like to pet a virtual dog and grow a nice flower garden before I go to sleep. Is that a crime? No. But some mobile game ads probably should be a crime. I see so many crazy adverts for mobile games when I'm on my phone that it gets to the point where I'm like, that was so insane that I wish I had been recording it. So I did. I just started recording crazy mobile ads so that I could inflict the torment on everyone. So I kept seeing the weirdest ads, so I decided to record some, and then when I realised I was going to make a video, I was like, okay, I better hunt down an appropriate number. Then I realised that, of course, there's a Reddit for shitty mobile ads. So I watched like 3 hours of mobile ads unnecessarily. I do not recommend doing that, by the way. So this is a mix of ones that I have found personally and recorded straight from my phone, and a few from Reddit. Weirdly, they fit into kind of a number of categories. There's ones that are just weirdly horny. There's like games targeted at women where there's some sort of crazy story about a woman being cheated on that doesn't have anything to do with the game. There's some like weird racist ones. There's some that are just weird, and that's all I can say. A lot of them are misleading. So we're just gonna look at a bunch, and I'm gonna rate them on a weird scale. 1 to 10. 10 being, this is the weirdest fucking thing I've seen. 1 being, this is a normal game advert. So, over 50% of mobile gamers are women. So, most of the adverts I see are targeted towards women, which makes sense. That's the main target demographic. For some reason, somebody, or some people who make games, think that what is going to appeal to women is stories about them being cheated on or left by men and then rebuilding their lives. I don't really understand why, but let's look at some. Here is an advert for Family Farm Adventure. You can guess the kind of game it's going to be from the title, right? So immediately, I have to stop straight away because so much happened there. She's at a house with some flowers. She looks in through the window and her partner is cheating on her. I love this still of him leaping onto them. She's so angry that her head catches on fire. So then she walks out into the wilderness. You have nowhere to go. Find shelter? And then it becomes this survival game. Oh no, they try to brush away corrosion and the spiders shock her, and she falls out of her chair and freezes to death and dies. It's a game called Family Farm Adventure. A woman gets cheated on, walks out into the frozen wilderness, and then dies. Can you beat Felicia's high score on this minigame? Well, if you can't, the character's dead, so I don't know what to say to you. The fact that she gets cheated on and then just walks into the wilderness and the character dies if you fuck up, it's really weird. I'm gonna give that one like a 7. Next, we have an advert for a game called Merge Mansion. A lot of these games are so similar, I can't help but assume that some of them must be made by the same company. Let's take a look. Dumped on my wedding day. I have nothing left. Of course you were. Of course you were dumped on your wedding day. That's what happens to you in these games. All is not lost. I have something for you. It's a mansion! Here's a tiny paintbrush. And here's the merge gameplay. Props to this advert for actually showing the gameplay. So, I love that her granny has a secret mansion that she's just let go into disrepair and never told her about, and she's like, well, you were dumped, so have it as a present. Really weird. I don't think that's the weirdest though. It's like a 5. I do appreciate that it actually shows the gameplay. The reason I include this is because I've seen another advert, this one comes from Reddit, for the same game that seems to take place in like an alternate reality. So this is still for Merge Mansion. The grandma is arrested For some reason, the grandma's being taken away by the police, and then she does like an evil smile, and it says he's still alive on her hand. So the reason I say this must be alternate reality, rather than just later in the story, is because the woman breaks into the house, and in the other one, the grandma gifted her the house. What is the actual plot of this game? That one, for the grandma being arrested, I'm gonna go back up to a 7. There's another game of a very similar genre called Homescapes. It's the same sort of thing. You've got the little mini game and then you do up a house. Ready? So, there's a man flirting with the maid. Can we take a moment to appreciate the husband's face right there? He's flirting with the maid is wearing a very inappropriate outfit for work. The child comes in, starts crying. The mum comes in, she's like, oh god, starts crying. Again, they walk off into the snowy wilderness. Why? And it's another game where they're freezing to death and you have to try and keep them alive in this minigame. But now there's a child as well. Why would there be the option to put dynamite in the fireplace? That one's pretty crazy. It's extremely similar thematically to the other one. Woman gets cheated on, she goes off into the wilderness, there's a minigame where you keep her alive. I'm gonna give that one an 8, because there's a child involved, and there was a weird sexy maid, and they all walked in and they were doing something in the child's room. Very weird. 8 out of 10. This is one that I had for Puzzles and Survival. So they always start off like this. I've seen a few of these. They always start off with somebody doing something in some normal situation. Either like they're just chilling out or they're in prison or something, and then it's like suddenly zombies, which is exciting, I get it. I love that it starts with like leg shot of this like sexy lady. What happens next?
Help!
The man wants to run away. So it seems like we're actually playing as the guy, which is weird because it focused a lot on the lady at the start. Guess she's just sort of sexy furniture. And now it becomes a match 3 game. Now they're messing up more puzzles.
Oh no!
And he's dead. So that's the game. It's like a 6. It's really weird, but it's not that interesting. Here's another state of survival. So... what the fuck? For some reason, I guess maybe they have limited costumes for the characters, but the people working out all have like bloody clothes on, like not gym clothes, apart from these 2 people at the forefront. It's pretty weird, but whatever. Sexy lady, she's working out with this man, and she farts. Do you know what? It happens. When you're working out, it happens. Don't be embarrassed. No idea what that has to do with the zombies now breaking into the gym. I guess she's like so embarrassed that she doesn't notice the zombies. She calls for help, and then you, the player, can help by placing a series of treadmills in the path of the zombie. What is the game here? She punches more zombies. For some reason there's an assault rifle in a locker at the gym? This must be set in the USA. And now it's like a town building simulator? Like a town defense simulator? And I am just baffled. That's an 8. Here's another advert for Puzzles and Survival. There's a man and a woman, barely dressed, they're out on the street, they've got a gun, there's a zombie in front of them. That is the setup for this advert. So, again, the woman is, I guess, not actually a character, she's just furniture that dies immediately, just like in that other advert. And then the man falls down a manhole into the puzzle. Now that is meta. I like the way he's like looking around, he's like, is this a puzzle game? So am I in a match 3 game? . That is wild. That is really that he's throwing. I kind of love that. It's so breaking the fourth wall, so weirdly meta that he's throwing grenades within the puzzle. Weird. Now he's level 100 after that first match 3. That one, I'm gonna give that a 9. 2 people at the start in their underwear on the street for no reason. The woman gets immediately eaten by a zombie, fucking leaping like an athlete across the street, and then the guy falls into the puzzle and starts interacting in there. Crazy! I love it. Okay, we're gonna take a look at some weirdly horny adverts right now. Like, really weirdly horny. Now, some of these adverts actually appear on YouTube, so while my instinct says these are not safe for YouTube, NSFY! Anyway, most of this I would say is not safe for YouTube, but the worst ones of these, as I say, are advertised on YouTube. If YouTube bans this video or demonetizes it, then they are hypocritical, and that's all I'll say about it. First of all, there's a few of these adverts that are like choice-driven games. Will you let me go for eggplant, maybe, or no you're a murderer are our options. So they've picked no you're a murderer, and then she winks and gets down. So, hold on. The fictional person playing this game has said no to her twice, and she just presumably does it anyway because she goes, om nom nom. I love that she's apparently a murderer, and she's just like, go on, let me go. I'll, eggplant. This is how you thank me? You're a murderer. It's unbelievably weird. The whole concept of the advert's a bit shit, but the concept is really weird, so that's like a 7 for me. The first woman in the advert displays a really poor concept of consent, because he keeps saying no and she keeps being like, yeah. This next one is called Lost in Paradise. The game itself, I don't know, it looks like any of those anime gacha games. But the adverts, these are the ones I was talking about that appear on YouTube. Let's just look at one and you'll see what I mean. Prepare yourself, because this is hard to watch.
Let's try it out. Oh, wow! I was not expecting them to look so hot. But okay, I think I'm going to come just by staring.
They're censoring with teddy bears some of the areas of the girl. They're censoring him saying damn and hell, but they don't censor him saying, I'm going to come just by staring.
Try it out. Oh, wow! I was not expecting them to look so hot. But okay, I think I'm going to come just by staring. Oh,
The things people do for money. He's so excited. Every new image of an anime girl, he's like, oh, fuck.
I can feel myself getting hard, you know? Wow, there's so many to choose from. Let me see which one I can choose. Wow, this one is definitely my type. Wow, she has big boobs and nice ass. Huh? Oh wow, this one is naughtier than I expected. Damn, but that's okay. I'm going to make her get late. Wow. Wow. Let me see. Oh yeah? I'm gonna make sure this one gets laid. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take a break off.
Off he goes to have some alone time. 10 out of 10. This is a different style of advert from Lost in Paradise.
Wives' shoes. I can pick it out temporarily.
Wife?
Wife? That's it, that's the whole advert. It's
Wives'
like
shoes.
6 seconds. It's like 6 seconds. And these two dudes, I guess they're supposed to be in a bar. And like his friend is looking at these two real, like pretty women in the background. While this guy's like, there's too many wives on my waifu app to choose from. That's an 8. There's more Lost in Paradise adverts like the first one, by the way, where it's like a different dude being like, oh, I can't believe how hot they are, I need to go and masturbate. They're very similar, so I think we'll just leave it with the first really excited guy, but if you wanted to look at them in your own time, there are more out there. This game seems to be called Love? L-U-V? My stepsister passed out after the party. Oh no. Help her undress. Oh god. Oh god. I don't understand the gameplay aspect of this. Maybe I'm overthinking it. So the whole thing seems to be there's like a red meter for her to wake up. And like if you try to take off her shirt before taking off her jacket, it fills up a lot. But it also fills up when you do the right thing. And then when she wakes up, she seems pleased. 6. Don't understand. Game is confusing. This advert is for a pirate game. I know it starts with like a woman in her underwear, but it's for a pirate game. The cartoon eyes. This poor character has not been through enough. Like, she's tied to a spinning wheel where people are doing, like, magic tricks, bursting the balloons. She finally gets let down, and then her shirt falls down, because of course it does. And the men are all like, so bizarre. And then, oh no, another pirate's attacking. Fight back. It just becomes pirate like, combat gameplay. And then the ship up, it's got like nothing to do, it's nothing to do with the bit at the beginning. It's just like a little mini story that doesn't relate to the game, just to lure in horny men. It's so weird. 9. The horny ones aimed at women tend to be the more story-based. Here's one that I saw called Galatea. This is like an app to download and read fiction, specifically werewolf fiction. For some reason, the backdrop is a video of somebody, like, banging on the inside of a tent. How did I end up alone in the woods with the alpha wolf? Let's rewind. I can't stop thinking about you. I know you want me to. I could smell your excitement. You're destined to be with me. Or did you forget what we did last night? Sienna is the only pure girl left in the pack, and the alpha has his eye on her. Why do so many of the horny games for mobile just have no concept of consent? Gross, too horny, somebody needs to go to horny jail. 6 out of 10. Let's look at some just generally weird shit, shall we? This game seems to be called To the Moon, and it's got a little Doge face in the picture, so you know it's going to be good.
The most fun and ironic crypto, that is for sure. So crypto. We're taking Dogecoin to the moon. And if a broker says, listen, you can't get rich with the...
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon. So, is it a game just about Dogecoin, or is it actually advertising cryptocurrency?
Dogecoin says stonks, but even Daddy Elon knows it's the time to join. Much fun! Cause fate loves irony. Therefore we're passing Bitcoin soon. Elon G's new. Take this little pop.
You gotta admit, it's damn catchy. It's damn catchy. That's like a 7. This next game is called Yong Heroes.
Million power. Get in. Next one, please. Please hold on. 200 million power.
Hold on. First of all, it's a very hilarious dub. It's like, a really twee, oh my god, tiny, I'm so cute, anime, American dub voice. Everybody loves those voices. They're in some sort of what looks like an office building, and there's a woman scanning people to see what their power level is in this mobile game before they're allowed it. Where are they going?
Million power. Get in. Next one, please. Please hold on. 200 million power.
She said 200 million power. The text says 20 million power.
200,000 power? Get out of here.
Okay, this time the text is correct to what she says, 200,000 power, but the image says 20k.
Get out of here.
Let's wait and see.
50 million power?
That time it said 5,000 watts. Oh look, it is their office. It says Cheetah Mobile in the back. These are probably people that work for the company.
How did you do that?
The new version of Yong Heroes will offer 200 times free draws now.
The new version offers these free draws. You should know that because you work for the company that makes the game. So weird. Really made me laugh though. That one gets a 10 because of how much I enjoyed it. The next game is called Belt It, and I'm just laughing at the description, which says, I tried it 69 times. I'm such a child. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. So this is a game called Belt It. Ready? Here we go. Presumably, the voice is the person playing the game, who's going, but like nothing is happening, and this woman is just cackling like a witch. It's amazing. What are you laughing at? That game actually looks kind of funny. That gets an 8. I want to play it. So this game is apparently called Run Rich 3D. I don't know what that means. Let's just watch it. It's so quiet. Can I just point out that the game's called Run Rich and our character is slowly walking. Oh. Pardon? Oh. There's no sound beyond those two sound effects and oh. You win. That's the game. The game is you slowly walk around and collect money. 8 would be higher because it's pretty weird, but the game looks stupid. Oh. This game is called Chief Almighty. So there's some sort of raised by wolves situation going on here where you start off as a level 0 baby and a dinosaur finds you. I'm guessing this is an alternate reality because obviously dinosaurs and man never coexisted, so it's a pretty weird concept. But I'm into like sci-fi and alternate reality stuff. That's cool. So cartoony. Just plops a whole cow down. And now he's a level 5 barbarian. Oh no! The dinosaur presumably went out and just found a woman and knocked her out and brought her back for the dude, and he's like, ha 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 ha. What is the game? Chief Almighty, and the images there do not look like the dinosaur baby raising experience that we just saw. 9. So, okay, so hang on. So we're starting off here with a proposal. This is some sort of mafia wars, mafia something, I forget. Hopefully it will say at the end. I want to know what situation this couple is in that she is dressed like uber fancy, sexy. She's got like long satin gloves like they're gonna eat out in a super fancy restaurant. He's wearing jeans and no shirt. And they're in a car park. Let's carry on. I love the music. Women, am I right? He's so sad. The violin music. I'm Sorry, what's that? Now you have a secretary. There's slim, tiny, and thin. How would you make her slim and thin? That's a stupid choice. This person wasted one of the 3 choices. This woman is the exact same but blonde. Grand Mafia. 4. Ooh, I have an advert here that I saw a little bit ago for a game that I've actually played. So this is called Switchcraft. It's a match 3 game with like story in between. How will she ever notice me? You're a witch, make a potion. Yeah. She's so stupid. She put in the tuna instead of the apple. Hang on, look at the description. Be a 21st century witch. The game for crazy cat ladies in waiting. Oh no, she fell in love with the wrong person. Can you do better? No, because I don't want to drug someone to fall in love with me? 2 out of 10, this is not the queer representation that I crave. So this is an advert for a game called King's Choice.
Welcome back, my lord.
That's it, that's the whole advert. That's like a 7. It's like cartoon ladies bring you wine. You like awkwardly, but you're like a robot trying to understand humans with the way you like pat a baby and sort of stroke her cheek. So strange. Here's an advert for a game called My Cafe. This is another one that annoyed me just because it's weirdly misleading content and I just don't understand why people put these things in adverts. You'll see what I mean in a second. But why? Who in the office was like, to advertise our game, we need to find a woman who looks slightly like our character, so we can pretend that we scan people's faces in. Why? 1 out of 10. Such a weird lie to include. And then the actual game just looks boring, so... This next advert is for a game called Slime It.
Oh my god, this slime is so real.
Wow, this slime is so real. Is this definitely what the game actually looks like? Yep, more slimes. Wait a minute. Wait a second. What was that? We were just pressing on the side of the phone there. This is the one that gets me. Right at the end. You can see that it's a crappy VFX job. I mean, that was obvious throughout the whole thing. But here's where it's really clear. Because her thumb is going through the table. The stuff is sticking to her fingers, and her hand is going through the table. And look, you can see the edge of the phone here, where the opacity isn't quite right. The edges around the left and the right are so soft as well. It's a bad VFX job. But why? Because people are going to load up your app, they're going to be like, this isn't anything like the advert, then they're going to vote you 1 star and delete it. You can see pictures of what it actually looks like. It's not even the same texture. 0 out of 10, I hate it.
Congratulations, my lord. Finally, you have a daughter.
Really? But why she's black?
I think you might need to ask your wife.
It's okay. I can understand. I will bring up her.
Congratulations, my lord. This is incredible. Your daughter turns to white skin.
What? 9 out of 10. ready for another completely different style of game, but an advert of a similar nature.
You are not the father. What?
He threw the baby. He threw the baby. I mean, don't yeet your baby into the audience. 7. Game seems like it would be boring. That content can only stretch so far, right? Right, last one. Here we go. This is for archers.io.
I found a game for buddies and was killed by Pink Buddy right away. Ooh, I just killed Yellow. Bye-bye, Yellow. There is no more colored guys here.
I found a pink buddy. He is my buddy.
Found a chocolate buddy. Bye-bye, chocolate buddy. Was it chocolate dough? I don't know. Comment, what do you think?
Comment down below. Was it a chocolate buddy? It's like the way a streamer's talking, but it's a game advert that you can't interact with. Like, but why?
I am the biggest here now.
And that's the end of the advert. 9. Okay, there you go. That was some weird mobile adverts. I just wanted to share some of the weirder mobile adverts that I've seen. Let me know down below which one was your favourite. Thank you for indulging me in this slightly silly video. I hope you're doing well and you have a very lovely week. As always, I would like to give a huge shout out to my giant chickens over on Patreon. Aaron Reece, Amber, Connla, Chicken Maximus Lyons, God damn it Connla, Fulcrum, Izzy, Lady Ray, Lizzy Gayle, Manny, Mr. Creosote, PMD Slut, Taxman, and GhostButterfly. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Do like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you very soon.